Our free and equal segment tonight. Independence Day is the perfect opportunity to remember the 1.3 million servicemen and women who have died fighting for our nation. These people made the ultimate sacrifice for us. So let's take a look at what motivates the brave men and women of our armed forces. With me now from Free Range International, U.S. Marine Corps veteran Tim Lynch. Tim, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you, Liz. Thanks for having me on.
Of course.
Happy Independence.
Happy Independence Day, and thank you for your service to our nation. It is because of you and men and women like you that we celebrate July 4th every year, celebrate our freedom, celebrate our liberty. We wouldn't be here without the men and women of our military. Tim, I want to ask you a serious question to open up this segment, though. Throughout the course of our history, from 1775 until this year, 2017, 1.3 million American servicemen and women have given their lives. They've died fighting for our nation. Why do they do that?
I think most people are motivated to join the military out of a sense of service, out of joining an institution that's bigger than themselves, and dedicating their lives and their energies to a mission that's also bigger than themselves. So it's very easy for me to see how that sacrifice is made, given the knowledge of how serious the people in the military take their mission to defend the country and be good at what they do.
Right, and that's where independence ties into it, because that really is the pinnacle, I suppose. When you sign that dotted line to defend our nation, you're signing up to defend the independence of each person in our nation, every man, woman, and child, regardless of your background, regardless of your skin color, regardless of your religion. Do our military members, do each and every one of them, do they have that understanding of the importance of liberty?
Yeah, they absolutely do, because it's ingrained in you when you sign your contract, because you're guaranteeing everybody else's liberties, but you're signing away quite a few of your own, to include the ability to say no. I mean, when you get the orders to go, you go.
Right, which is an absolutely incredible thing. I mean, 1.3 million American service members have died, but I can't even tell you how many have signed their willingness. They've signed that blank check saying, if I'm called, I will do this. They will do that. That is absolutely incredible to me. I mean, I have friends and family members who are in the military, coworkers who are in the military. It's astonishing to me what they're willing to do to keep our liberty safe, and I try not to take that for granted, and I hope other people don't either. Tim, let me ask you, some people that have demonstrated the spirit of American independence over the years. I mean, we want to feature some of those people. Who do you have for me today?
Captain Jay Zeamer. Captain Jay Zeamer was a World War II Army Air Corps pilot who flew, was not on a regular rotation, kind of an oddball within his squadron, but an aggressive man, MIT grad. He and his crew built a B-17. They took a junked one, took 2,000 pounds worth of gear, ammunition storage gear out of it, added in 16 50 caliber machine guns. It looked like a flying porcupine, and a set of reconnaissance pictures. And on 16th of June, 1943, he did a 1,200 mile reconnaissance of a critical landing beach in Alpha, New Georgia, got involved in a 40-minute long dogfight. He was badly wounded. Everybody was wounded. One killed. The longest dogfight in military history. The highest awards for an aircrew. Every air crewman received a Distinguished Flying Cross, except for Jay and the Bombardier, who got medals of honor. So
that's amazing.
It's the most amazing story I came across this year.
Yeah, I have the chills. The hair on my arm is standing on end listening to that. If that isn't an example of dedication to your nation and innovation, American innovation, I don't know what is.
And he had to fly level for 22 minutes to get all the beaches that they wanted. And while they were doing it, they're at the last minute assigned to the island of Buka, and they look down and there's 2 squadrons of Zeros down there. And he's watching these airplanes take off while they're looking on the clock going, okay, I need 5 more minutes. Okay, and just as he got his end of his run, the first squadron of Zeros engage him, and he gets attacked by 3 different squadrons. The whole way back he's fighting, and he even has a 50 caliber front that he's had installed that he can control. So everybody fights the whole way back, and they barely make it.
Wow, absolutely incredible. An American hero, if there ever was one, and someone that we certainly should emulate. Very quickly, Tim, we have less than 30 seconds here. What would you tell young Americans today on this 241st birthday of the United States?
That this is a great country, and you won't appreciate it until you go overseas and see how other countries operate and how other people live. And once you're out there representing this country, it is a tremendous honor, I think, for those of us that serve, that we don't take lightly. And I think that I would encourage any young person thinking about the future to consider service to the country, because it's a great way to spend 4 years. Do some interesting things, that's for sure.
Right, and we're certainly on the civilian side proud to honor those of you who sign on the dotted line. Tim, thanks for your service for our country, and thanks for being on the show today. I appreciate it.